Hi guys, Legend of Old is here once again. Impact Wrestling, baby. 11th of May 2023. And from now, I got Killer Kelly, the beautiful Killer Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Headline Impact of my Impact Wrestling review today. So let's get into it. Y'all know, probably released it a couple of days too late, but hey, time is straight. Anyways, let's get into this, y'all. Let's start this off. So like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Let's get the subscription count up. Roll to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. Hey man, hey, let's do it. Let's get wrestling back on the map. So Impact starts off Rhino video package because he's going for the title tonight, and shows him all the world titles he's won, the corporations he's been in. You know what I'm saying? Every company's been in, and that Gore is still the best spear of all time. The Gore, especially anyone who's played the SmackDown games knows the Gore is the best finish spear of all time. We know this. There's no debating this. So yeah, we'll see how Rhino does in this world title match later on. But after that video package from Rhino, Masha versus Kelly, yo. Masha Slamovich versus Killer Kelly. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this match for a while now. It's one-on-one matchup. Yeah, two killers, literally. Masha's been in a downward spiral right now, as of now. Killer Kelly hasn't been doing very much. Don't had much for her to do. Kind of just been helping other people out, really. She's like almost like a guardian angel at this point. And that's kind of weird to say about Killer Kelly, because she can play this kind of rogue character um, as soon as she walked in Impact. So kind of a sick and twisted entity. We don't know if she's a face or a heel. She's kind of like a tweener. She can play a villain. She can play a face. She's kind of in between. She blurs the line at this point. She's in that area of grey, character wise, and I like it. I like Killer Kelly can go either way. If they needed to go a certain way, she'll do it. So these two have a great match, by the way. Um, I think this is match of the night for me. Yeah, match of the night for me. Masha versus Killer Kelly. Knock down, drag out. You know what I'm saying? It was very it was a wrestling match. It wasn't like a fight what you expect it to be between these two, but it was a technical matchup. The wrist locks, arm lock. You know what I'm saying? Arm bar, all that kind of stuff. So very technical. Um, but Masha gets the W. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, you expect that because Masha is the more pushed wrestler out of the two right now. But the Killer Kelly looks strong in the feet. I'll say that. It looks strong in the feet because Killer Kelly, she had the killer clutch. You know what I'm saying? She has the arm wrench back. It's almost like Anaconda Vice, but in reverse. She has the hand where she puts and her arm literally across your face. She chokes you and across the neck and chokes you out. So yeah, so Masha literally she did the Shayna Baszler. I call it the Shayna Baszler because anyone who's seen WWE and the way Shayna Baszler loses her matches, that's how she loses all of her matches. She, she just gets rolled up in her own submission. That's basically what happened to Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly had the killer clutch. Masha rolled back 1, 2, 3, but Killer Kelly had the hold on for a while after that. Masha Slamovich went unconscious. Um, her music played, and then she was smiling and walked away. So Masha Slamovich got left unconscious by Killer Kelly. So this is going to be a decent little feud going forward. I am all for it. This feud isn't finished. This is only just begun. Boy Jigsaw would say. Yeah, Killer Kelly look. Oh my gosh, she looked great out there. By the way, that attire, that outfit she had on, my gosh, cheeks. So let's see. Jeez. Kelly knows how to give the people what they want, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. So yeah, that was it for that matchup, and yeah, match of the night for me. Um, so after that, we had Kenny King talking to Sheldon Jean in the back. Um, Sheldon Jean was getting his Michael Jackson glove on real quick in the back. Um, but Kenny King was giving some words of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Said, don't let what's his name? Don't let I was about to call him Magnus. What is his name with his show now? Literally, I'm doing this review tired. I literally just woke up like a bit early, so um, so yeah, let me do his name properly, bro. My boy Nick Aldis. There we go, Nick Aldis. Oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot his name. So I used to call him Magnus. I swear. Nick Aldis. Later on, but Sheldon Jean. So Kenny King gives some inspirations that basically don't get rolled over by Nick Aldis. Don't let the pomp and circumstance overwhelm you, basically, because Kenny King's gonna be out there ringside. He's gonna be on commentary. So yeah, that's gonna be later on. After that, we had a Trinity or Trinity interview and with Gina. I'm gonna say Gina, Gia, and my girl Gia. You know what I'm saying? Looking thick once again. You know, Gia was looking nice out there. Two thickums, the Trinity and Gia out there, and she talked about the matchup tonight. Later on, so obviously the Coven versus Grace and the Honor later on in the night. She's talking about that, and talking about Under Siege because she's got a matchup later on, and also Jay comes out, and I'm like, what the heck? Jay Vita, isn't it? Jay Vita? His name is that? Yeah. So he comes out and gets a picture of Trinity, and then walks off. So obviously they're setting up a feud later on. You know who? You know it was associated with Jay. And yeah, I was a little. That's all you need sometimes. It's a WWE doesn't do enough of. It's just very quick. It was a very simple way of building a feud. Just go out there, just act obnoxious like in the future, hey, and then walk off. That's basically how the feud started. She's all sure feud incoming, so we're gonna get that. So that's probably gonna be Trinity's first feud. Um, then after that, we had yeah, Kenny King on commentary because the match is about to start between Aldis and Gene. So Tom Phillips and Kenny King all got beef on commentary because Tom Phillips was talking about Nick Aldis while Kenny King was having a match on BTI. And yeah, Kenny King was blanking Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips is so good, you know. I was, why the heck? WWE is trash. How can you get rid of Tom Phillips, bro? Tom Phillips was lit, bro. He was the man over there. So yeah, so we have Nick Callis versus Sheldon Jean. Very good matchup, by the way. Sheldon Jean is much improved last time we saw him, and that was actually wasn't too long ago. Yeah, he's becoming a fixture on this in this company right now, and I really love to see it. Kenny King training him up, and yeah, man, solid matchup. Um, very calculated moves from Nick Aldis, working on the body of Sheldon Jean. You know what I'm saying? The body part working on, you know what I'm saying, working on the core of Sheldon Jean during the match to set him up for his Kingslayer submission. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Kingslayer for the W. Um, Sheldon taps out. Kenny King's like, hey man, Sheldon Jean's he's good, but he's no Kenny King. So they're obviously gonna build up that Kenny King and the Gallus feud. So that's what we're doing right now. I like this. Just a slow build. You know what I'm saying? Not going too crazy. No attacks at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Kenny King just drawing away at the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Just jaw jacking, you know. Trying to get one over on Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis is keep his head on a swivel. Nick Aldis is this is his first rodeo, you know what I'm saying? Multi-time world champion. Uh Longest reigning WWE champion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he knows what he's doing out there. He knows Kenny King as well from like previous time and Impact as Magnus, so he knows about Kenny King. He knows all about Kenny King. Um, so yeah, so then after that, we have Swing Siggy Dice, Joe Hendry Dangle in the back. So then, because I think Joe was saying Swinger had a motive to attack Santino, and Ziggy Dice goes, "Oh, you think we believe you, Joe?" I love the way Ziggy Dice. Ziggy's good on the mic, you know. You need to give Ziggy something to do, bro. Than just hanging out Swing all the time. You need to give some matchups or something, man. Ziggy Dice could be something special in the Impact. He's a great comedic value, just like Swinger does. And Joe, because he was literally blaming Joe Hendry, and you got to motive yourself, bro. You got motive too. And then Dango is gonna face is it Swinger? Yeah. Dango vs Swinger later on tonight. So that was a match up as well. And yeah, very good segment for these two, you know what I'm saying? Impact have a great mix of serious and comedy on their shows, and then they seam it together so seamlessly. They put together so seamlessly, I should say. So yeah, don't worry, man, I'm tired right now. I'm tired. Don't worry. I'm slurring some more words. Don't worry. I'm not good. just go on. Just go with it. Just go with it. Next up, we had Frankie Kazarian Part 3. He's your package. His interview with Gia Miller, and talking about how he is coming back. You know what I'm saying? How he's gonna come back for the world title. That's his main goal. He wants to be the champion again. You know, he wants to be a champion again. But he wants the main goal this time. He wants the world championship because he's never been the Impact World Champion before. So that is his goal coming back. So let's see how that goes. So they're making a big deal about Frankie coming back. So hey, we'll see if that run works. After that, we have DK, DK versus the Good Hands. You know what I'm saying? So we have a very good match between the Good Hands and DK, Crazy Steve, and Black Taurus. Black Taurus needs some gold, bro. Black Taurus has been too good in this company for the longest time now, and this guy, bro, give him some gold, like singles gold, bro. Black Taurus, bruh, Black Taurus, I don't think he's even had any singles gold in his company, bro. Give him the X Division belt, give him something. But yeah, DK take the L. You know, saying the Good Hands, get some help from Brian Myers, you know. Fireman on Blockbuster for the win. And Crazy Steve L. So that's what I'm saying. The Good Hands have the learning tree once again back with Brian Myers. He has returned to take some people under his wing, and he's the Good Hands. Because Bully Ray's nowhere to be seen. He's gone missing. He's gone underground. He's gone deeper underground. He's out here right now. He's taking a break. And after that, we had Maclin, a backstage segment with Maclin, Singer, and Shearer. He's dropping them because they didn't get the job done last week, so he's out there. And then all of a sudden, after that, transpired, Maclin left behind dry. Singer and Shearer tried to prove their worth by attacking Heath. You know what I'm saying? Take out Rhino's support system for the world title match later tonight. And yeah, so that was that. And then after that, we have the Rhino versus Maclin match world championship on the line. Scott D'Amore put this on because Maclin was complaining what he's going to do about Rhino. And this was a very good match, by the way. Very good match. Maclin was targeting the leg, the knee of Rhino. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit a golf, you can't run. Your goal is flipping mostly running up to the opponent at full speed, like a train, like a locomotive. So obviously Rhino is, Rhino already, he's a power wrestler. But Macklin literally just grounded it, bro. Rhino worked on this entire match. This was a great strategic um, attack, all out assault on Rhino's leg. And he could not perform the gore as he had Macklin set up. And Macklin hits the gore of his own. I was like, what the heck? Macklin beats Rhino with the gore. 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh my god, the disrespect. Macklin is incredible right now. I've been waiting for this Macklin run for a little bit now because I'm a Macklin fan. As soon as he entered Impact with that bag him, tag him, mayhem for all, I was all in. I was like, bro, give him the shot. Give me. You know what I'm saying? So Macklin on a roll right now, but the only thing is, who the heck is next? As Goldberg would say, who's next? So, yeah, Macklin rolls on. World Championship, baby, and still. So after that, well, not even after that, during well, not during, after the match, there we go. Let me get it right. After the match, Macklin beats up Rhino's leg some more, puts his leg on the steel steps, gets a steel chair, just cracks steel steps. Talking goes, no, stop it, Macklin, you son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. He started to go full JR Macklin. That was awesome, bro. We out here calling Macklin the son of a bitch. Told Phillips, you try to hit JR moves, bro, the JR beats. But then Rhino gets carried out in the ambulance. And then all of a sudden, Macklin tried to go into the ambulance. All of a sudden, PCO comes out and just starts choking Macklin, starts beating him up, and then Macklin runs away. All of a sudden, PCO just can teleport now. What the heck? They out here getting PCO teleporting to ambulances. But yeah, very good match from Macklin. Macklin's solid in the ring, man. He's got a great gimmick right now. Well, he's a military guy, but he's a military real life turned up to 11. So that's what you do as a wrestling team. Your real life self up to 11. That's what works the most because you're still you, but turned up as a wrestler. And after that, we had Joe Hendry in the ring, cutting the promo about MJ because he obviously his nose is still broken. His nose, he goes, my nose has deviated a little bit to the left. But Joe Hendry's still over in the Impact Zone. He introduces Dango to the audience, so that was his kind of thing because he's gonna be ringside while Swinger's got Ziggy Dice on the outside. Dango, Swinger, very short match. 1, 2, 3. He knows it's gonna be happening, bro. It was over. Hit the Falcon Arrow. Goodbye. Swinger still not on the road to 50 yet. Just on the cusp. He's almost there. He's almost there. So then after that, quick matchup. Dina is having a promo with a design. Said how you try and get people to take me out, to take the design out, but you got nobody. You got nobody, Sammy. But you go get Rich Swan. Oh, that's all right and good. I got my own family. Said Sammy and Rich Swan infiltrate the design, but wearing a yellow hoodie, and then he start beating up the rest of the yellow hoodies and try to get the Dina and the rest of the design. But the security comes out, stops him. For design, it was a great concept at first with Eric Young. Without Eric Young, this design has not really gone anywhere for me. It's kind of a dead concept now. Without Eric Young being there, it's a dead concept. Dina's doing a very good job on his end, calling angels. But yeah, it's not for me right now. The design is kind of meh at this point. But because about the aggressiveness, the charismatic nature of Eric Young, because how good he is, great promo, great wrestler, um, great leader. So just because of his star power, it made sense to have something called the design because he's like a Manson-esque character, you know what I mean? So, um, about him being there, it seems kind of it's a dead faction at this point. But yeah, Brian, Mize, and Moose and the Good Hands segment backstage. Brian Mize is talking about the Good Hands. Moose catches him and goes, "Hey, what the heck are you doing helping out the Good Hands? What are you doing here? Why are you doing the learning through it over again? It's supposed to be me and you as a team, not the flipping Good Hands." Saying, "Brian Mize, man, hey," he goes, "Hey, Moose, it's all good, man. I can do both." But we're saying like, "Oh, you're trying to go do everything yourself here." And then Brian Miles was like, "Hey, Moose, what are you talking about? Hey, Mister Number One Contender over here." Because Moose is about to have a world championship match or somewhere. I think, yeah, because he is. Um, at some point, and then Moose is like, "Hey, me and you, man, we're a team, bro. Let's go for those tag belts." So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. So Moose and Brian Miles are still a partnership. So we're gonna see how that transpires down the line. Because I was like number one contender over here. When did Moose get number one contendership? I was like, what the heck? When did he get a world championship shot? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So that came out of nowhere. I was like, Mr. Number One Contender, huh? But unless he's talking about the time when he had it before, because now I don't Moose even in the title picture. So he's stuck with Brad Myers. But yeah, it was a weird little line that Brad Myers said, Mr. Number One Contender over here. So we'll see, we'll see. I don't know if any of you guys can explain that in the comment section down below, but yeah, or message me. After that, we have the main event of the evening, the Coven versus Jordan Grace, the Juggernaut, and the Perazzo, you know what I'm saying? The Virtuosa. Um, so then, very good matchup, yo. I love me some Kylan King and Taylor Wilde. Yes, I do. I'm always the one. But, I'm talking about wrestling now. Let me get my hair out of the guy. Let me get my hair out of the guy real quick. Colin King, Taylor Wilde, they're gelling very well lately. A bit rough at the start, but now they're moved seamlessly at this point. Taylor Wilde, obviously exceptional in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Her footwork, second to none. Her arm drag, still number one in the biz. You know what I'm saying? But she's kind of changed her style because she's a heel, she's a villain now, she's a witch. So her style has changed, so she doesn't hit the arm drags anymore. You know what I'm saying? She didn't hit those steamboat-esque arm drags. She does. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah. Anyone seen an arm drag from Taylor Wilde? Pff, bruh, she's the queen of arm drags. When she pops them hips from arm drag, freak. She has some thick hips. Oh my god, Taylor Wilde. Anyways, back to this matchup. I keep deviating because I keep talking about Taylor Wilde. But all right, let me stop. Colin King, statuesque figure, uh, very gorgeous too. Um, it's improved a lot. I remember seeing her in early AEW. She was Day's Place. She was getting improving. She got a push in NWA, and she's never looked back. She's still a rising star in this business. Colin King is tag champ with Taylor Wilde. They are the Coven. Jordan Grace and the other Jordan Grace, bro. That corner elbow she does, that running basement corner elbow is insane. That impact, that was mental. When she hit on Kylan Key, that was like during the match. I was like, oh my gosh, that was just impactful. It's almost as impactful as Sweet Cheeks music from Tony Storm in AEW, bro. It's almost signaling death. Jordan Grace is so thick. The ring shakes when she hits that corner spot. It's insane. Deonna Purrazzo, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying, was doing her technical prowess once again. You know what she does. You know what she does. Works a body part. But Taylor Wilde and Klein Kling were dominating most of this matchup. They separate Deonna Purrazzo from Jordan Grace. They take her out. She's on the outside. And then they team up and hit the lift into a pump kick. Jordan Grace eats the foot to the face. 1, 2, 3. They pin Jordan Grace. The Coven retain the tag belts. Because Jordan Grace at one point runs into Deonna Purrazzo. That's how they push her into the Purrazzo. And that's how they get over. That's how you get a W. So the Coven start beating down Jordan Grace in the match because Deonna Purrazzo's outside. You know what I'm saying? On the floor, feed at this point, or left at this point, because Trinity runs in. No Deonna Purrazzo in sight. Deonna Purrazzo left Jordan Grace in the ring to get her ass beat. she don't care about Jordan Grace one bit. I thought, and the thing is, and I love that kind of storytelling as well. She didn't go in there, she didn't help her. She was like, I'm not helping this woman at all. I'm going home. So it was up to Trinity to help Jordan Grace out. They shake hands. The arena goes dark. Neon line appears. Then flipping Trinity drops it low. Twerking begins. So yeah. So Trinity, a little appearance. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the rear view. Kylie King. So she's a I don't know what she called it. I'll just say she still called it a review because yeah, I guess. So yeah, great edition of Impact Wrestling once again. You know the shows always hit. My match of the night: Killer Kelly, Masha Slamovich. Killer Kelly, Killer Kelly look good every time we're there. Let's Impact. Let's start pushing Killer Kelly some more, bro. Come on, let's give her some stuff to do. Which we've done now. We've got Kelly up and moving, up and going, you know what I'm saying? She's got a little feud with Masha Slamovich, so she's gonna get a win back at some point, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the episode of Impact Wrestling. Go support Impact Wrestling, guys. Impact Wrestling is doing great things right now, doing some great work. Still a solid company, and yeah, I'm a loyal follower of Impact Wrestling, and you should be too. So yeah. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.